Hey guys, we're back with you, another video for the channel. Been quite a long time since I posted last. Pardon me, had quite a bit going on. I just didn't have chance. I am going to try and put more time aside for these videos, but until I get more viewings or more subscribers, it's, for the amount of people that are seeing the videos, it's a lot of effort to put in. But I am gonna, as I get more subscribers, I will post more regularly, rest assured. So keep hitting that subscribe button if you will. So I'm actually parked outside Copart, Chester, and we're picking up a beetle. I think it's a 12 reg beetle. We've actually bought it for parts. It's smashed on back. We've bought a lovely, we've had it about a month. It's like a baby blue beetle convertible. I am going to do a video about it after this one. So we ordered some parts for it. We spent about £600 on parts, and we still needed a load more parts. So we saw one come up on the one we've bouught's a 15 plate. The one with the blue one's a 15 plate. The one we've bought to break is a, I think, 11 or 12. But they are the same. But they are the same model. Panels and that are the same. So we've bought that to break. Anyway, I'm outside. I'm early. My appointment's 8 o'clock, and I were here for sort of 7:30. So we just sat here waiting. I'll get the car loaded on, get outside, and I'll do a walk around, and I'll show you a quick look at what we've got. Here we are, guys. Quick look at car. See, damaged bumper, but I'm hoping I can repair that. I actually need that bit of trim, and that looks all right as well. Need headlights, wing. Door's knackered, but we do need wing mirror. I mean, this is, something like this, it's uneconomical to repair it. As I say, we just bought it for parts. So it's had a good old knock on back, guys, look. Interior, I think the interior's same, so we're hoping it dash is alright. We'll get a better look when we get back, guys. Let's have a quick look round inside, guys. Oh, rather funky in here, guys. Rather funky indeed. Aircon. Something bleeped. It's got a service pack. Take that with. Yeah, pretty mouldy, but yeah, nice steering wheel actually, is that, isn't it? Right, guys, let's get this unloaded. Right, guys, I've got her unhooked. Got ramps down. Oh, I just noticed, guys, look at the screen. We needed screen as well, and look, got a bloody crack on it. It's typical, isn't it? Right, guys, will it start up? Will it start up? I'm going to say no, battery will be too flat. Let's have a look. Glow plug. Oh, very straight. Oh, guys, fuel lights on there, but it's gonna have a few lights on condition it's in. But we're hoping this is the same dash as the other car, but who knows? Bloody hell, guys, my nose won't stop running today. Anyway, let me get this off. Hi guys, I'm back home. I couldn't, there was too much going on down there to do a video. I literally took car off Drove it straight off. It drove off all right. It had a flat tyre, but it were all right. I drove it off and parked it up. And I just come home for a cup of tea. I've got to go drop the trailer off because I've hired the trailer. It's not our trailer. I just hire a trailer when I need it. But yeah, the car looks. I mean, the car is it's purely for bits. I mean, we need the bonnet off it, driver's wing. There's like panels that sit behind wing on them. They're a bit of an oddball car, them Beetles. We need both panels on either side. We just need the driver's wing. Wanted the front bumper, but I think the front bumper's a bit damaged. And that bit of trim that I said I wanted, that you saw on the bumper, when I got back to Leeds, that had gone missing. So that must have come off on motorway, which is A, dangerous, B, very annoying, because they're about £70, them bits of trim. It wasn't even loose. So I don't know how it's come off, but it's come off somewhere. So that's very annoying anyway. But yeah, I just thought screen's cracked, but that happens. Normally happens when airbags blow off, but which airbags haven't blown off on that, but it's ended up cracked, so that's a shame. And in fact, I don't know if screens are different, because the car we're repairing is a convertible. I am going to do a video on that. We're waiting for the key for it because it won't start. There were no key with it. It was a police seized vehicle. There were no key with it. So when I get the key, I'll start it up and do a look round. I'll show you damage and what have you, and then you'll see why we've bought this Black Beetle. I mean, the bonnets, you can't get a second-hand bonnet anywhere for them, and they're wanting $450 plus VAT for V-dub, and they don't do a spurious bonnet for them. So anybody who's into breaking cars, these I think they're called 5C. I think they're the Beetle 5C. They look like a good car to break. We don't break cars. I mean, we buy them if we need to repair what we've got, but we don't buy them to make a profit breaking them. I mean, if any of you guys out there are needing parts off that car, then drop us a message. We'll probably just put an advert on eBay, so that will be on there, or you can drop a message below and I'll reply. But the parts we will be taking off will be the bonnet, driver's wing, driver's headlight, front bumper's knackered, screen's knackered. We'll be taking the dashboard and maybe the seat belts. I'm not sure if the seat belts are the same because they've got slightly different configuration. But maybe the seat belts. But the wheels will be coming up. The wheels are really expensive. We're going to get them powder coated cream because the cream ones are more desirable. They're exactly the same wheel, but they're just powder coated a different colour. They're asking like £200 second hand for a rim for one of them. So even the wheels are saved as money. So some of the wheels will be getting sold as well. If you're interested, or if you want the wheels black as they are, drop us a message. Otherwise, we're just going to powder coat them. But if there's any bits on that car that you want, drop a message. They say the engine's lovely on it. It's I think it's a 1. I want to say it's a 1.6. I think it's a 1.6 diesel. I think it's a Caddy engine. It's 110,000 miles, and I've just found the service book for it. That car, it's just had a new clutch fitted on gearbox, like literally a couple of 1,000 miles ago. It's just a new clutch fitted on gearbox. So there's engine, gearbox, interior. Trying to think what else there is. Most at car, I mean, we're not taking that many parts off it really. Most at cars available. There's most at rear ends there. I don't know if back bumper's knackered, to be fair, I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, I think the engines do reasonable money on them Caddy engines, if it is the Caddy engine, which I think it is. But on it's fired up on button, it's and we've got service history with it. It's reasonable service history on it as well. This edge unit, I don't know what that's worth, if that's worth out to anyone. I do know some people buy the binnacles and the ECU and the key lock, the key, what do they call it, and the ignition barrel. But you'd need it, if you want to fit them, it'd have to be on the same engine vehicle. See, we couldn't do that with ours, because the blue ones are petrol. You can get a 1.2 TFI out is it a TFI? I think it is. I think it's something like a TFI 1.2. So obviously that were no good to us. So we're having to get a key made for that, 350 quid. And it's taken absolute ages to get a key, to find someone to do it. One guy messed us about for 5 weeks, took £100 off me. I never got that back. And anyway, I've got a guy. I just, as I went down there, he was actually there doing it, so I didn't disturb him anyway. I left him on with it, but so hopefully that'll be running, and I'm looking forward to doing a video about that, because it's we don't normally buy them. We do. I mean, we've bought a lot of heavy damaged stuff, like really heavily damaged stuff. A bit like salvage, probably worse than what salvage rebuilds repair. You know, we put like big rear quarters on, you know, full rear quarters on cars and stuff, and back ends and stuff in past. You know, but we don't tend to do it anymore. We just, you know, last one I did were an M4, and I tend not to buy out too heavy. This beetle's as heavy as I've bought really in a while. But next video I'm going to do a walk round, so if you hit sub, and we'll catch you up next one, and I'll show you around the blue convertible. It's a really cool car. I don't know if you'll like it. They're a bit of a, some say they're a bit of a girl's car, they say, but I think it's quite a cool car. I wouldn't mind driving it myself, to be honest, with a roof down. But yeah, anyway, if you do want any parts for that beetle, for the black beetle, drop us a message. I'll catch you on the next one, guys.